Hi, I'm Chris from needlepointers.com. Today I'll show you how to make these cute yo-yo pumpkin and turkeys. I have made two sizes of each. These would be fun decorations for your holiday table or around your house. They have a weighted bottom so they'll sit up on a table or countertop and not fall over. Last year I showed you how to make these yo-yo Santa and snowman ornaments. If you are interested in these ornaments, click the link in the description of this video. Keep watching to learn to make the new pumpkin and turkeys. What you need to make the pumpkin and turkey: fall fabric, various colors felt, Clover Yo-yo Makers, a small amount of polyfill stuffing, weighted stuffing beads, thread that coordinates with your fabric colors, a sewing needle, fabric glue, Google Eyes, a small twig or stick from a tree, and the free downloaded printable templates for the turkey, features, and pumpkin leaves. The pumpkin and turkey are made from yo-yos. Last year I showed you how easy it is to make yo-yos with these Clover Yo-yo Makers. I'll put a link in the description in case you need this tutorial. I created this printable template that you can use to cut out the features for the turkey eyes, nose, wattle, feet, and tail, and also the leaves for the pumpkin. Go to the link to get our free template and print it out. First, I'll show you how to make the pumpkin. You don't have to use the Clover Yo-yo Makers to make your yo-yos, but I find it easy to make yo-yos with these makers. Using your selected pumpkin fabric, for a small pumpkin, make 2 extra large, or this yellow sized, and 2 large, orange sized. For the large pumpkin, you need 2 extra large and 2 jumbo, the blue. Normal yo-yos are more flat like these, but for this pumpkin, I decided to stuff the yo-yos with some polyfill stuffing. Before pulling the yo-yo tight, take a small amount of polyfill stuffing and stuff it into the yo-yo. Now, if this is the yo-yo that needs to have some weighted beads, first you'll put a couple tablespoons of the weighted beads inside of the yo-yo. The weighted beads in the bottom help keep the pumpkin and the turkey standing upright. After putting in the weighted beads, add a little bit of stuffing and spread it out in the yo-yo, and then pull the string on the yo-yo tight as you normally would. Tie a knot to secure the yo-yo. Then, for the ones that have the weighted beads inside, stitch a few stitches to fully close the opening so that the beads won't fall out. And here's the finished and closed up yo-yo. Next, we're going to stack the yo-yos in order to make the pumpkin. The top side of the yo-yo is the gathered side, and the bottom is the flat side. Stack the smaller yo-yo with the beads facing down. Stack a larger yo-yo facing down, then a larger yo-yo facing up, and then lastly, the smaller yo-yo facing up. So it's like that. Next, we're going to secure the yo-yos together. You can use the same thread that you use for making the yo-yos, or a heavier weight thread if you desire. Thread your needle and put a knot at the end with the thread doubled. Starting with the top yo-yo, insert your needle through the center of the yo-yo and out the bottom. Then insert the needle through the middle of each of the other yo-yos. When you're at the bottom, insert the needle starting from the bottom and going back up to the top through the center of each yo-yo. Gently pull your thread so that the yo-yos will get squished a little bit to give it more of a pumpkin shape. Take the needle through from the top to the bottom once more. Gently pull the thread to tighten it and to squish the pumpkin some, and then tie it off at the bottom. Cut 2 leaves from green felt using the template provided. Fold the leaf along the fold line and then stitch a few stitches so that it will hold into a little folded or curved shape. Use green thread for this so that it matches. Cut a piece of twig to use for the stem. I used about a 3/4 inch piece for the small pumpkin and a 1 1/4 inch piece for the larger pumpkin. Choose the size you feel will look best on your pumpkin. Use some craft glue, put it in the center, insert your twig into the hole in the center. Next, I usually put one of the leaves kind of upright and the other leaf kind of facing down, like that, and glue them in place. And the yo-yo pumpkin is complete. Next, let's make a cute turkey. Using the turkey fabric, needle, and thread, make the yo-yos. For the small turkey, you'll need 4 extra large and 1 large. For the large turkey, we need 2 extra large and 4 jumbo. If you want to make the hat, like on this turkey, you'll need 2 extra small and 1 small. If you're making the small turkey, stuff one of the smaller yo-yos full of stuffing and shape it into a ball for the head. Then add a couple teaspoons of weighted beads to one of the larger yo-yos and make a few stitches to close the hole. To make the large turkey, stuff one of the smaller yo-yos to make the head. Add a couple tablespoons of weighted beads to one of the jumbo yo-yos and secure it closed by making a few stitches in the middle. This is the bottom of your turkey. For either of the turkeys, stack the one with the beads facing up first, then stack 3 of the larger yo-yos on top, all facing up. For the smaller turkey, this is all of the yo-yos that are stacked. For the large turkey, we also stack one of the large yo-yos on top. The last is going to be your head with the bottom facing down. Once again, thread a needle with a thread, and then starting at the top, insert the needle through the center of the yo-yo. Insert it through the other 4 yo-yos all the way to the bottom. When you get to the bottom, insert the needle from the bottom all the way through to the top. So once you have them all in there, you can tie off this thread. Next, stitch the head to the top of the body. If you're making the hat, secure the 3 yo-yos together in a similar way. And you can either stitch it or glue it to the top of the head. Cut out the eyes, nose, wattle, and feet from the paraded template. Glue the nose to the eyes, and then glue the Google eyes onto the top. Glue the wattle underneath the eyes. Leave this dry for a few minutes, and then glue it onto the head. Cut out the 2 feet from some felt, and glue them to the bottom of the turkey. Glue the face to the front of the turkey. Then cut out the tail and 5 feathers. I cut out my tail from a tan and the feathers from yellow, red, and orange felt. Glue each of the feathers in place onto the tail. I've marked the approximate placement with the dotted line on the template. Last step, glue the tail onto the turkey. The yo-yo turkey is complete. We hope you enjoyed learning how to make these yo-yo turkey and pumpkin. If you would like to see a tutorial on how to make the yo-yos, buy the Clover Yo-yo Makers or download the template. Click the link in the description of this video. We will also have photos and step-by-step instructions on the page. Like and share our videos, and if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to our channel so you won't miss future videos. Visit our website, needlepointers.com, for lots of other free projects. While you're there, sign up for our free weekly newsletter so you won't miss new tutorials. Happy crafting!